This light is so not flattering. What's up, Roxstars? It's Rox coming to you today with the review for Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 7, Episode 14. So I hope you guys all had a fabulous Martin Luther King Day. Yesterday, I took the day off. That's why you guys are getting this video today. It is Tuesday morning, and I got up this morning to take Blue for a walk, and I got outside and it was raining. Did not know that it was supposed to rain today. So that's why it's kind of dark. That's why I got this light on. That's very unflattering. Shows my bags and whatnots. But anyway, you guys, yeah, I took the day off yesterday and it was really nice. Didn't hardly even go on social media. Actually sat and binged watched Reasonable Doubt, which is actually a very entertaining show, you guys. So yeah, back to it though. I've got to be at work in 30 minutes, so we got to get through this quickly, you guys. With no more further ado, the review. Let's get to it, shall we? All right, you guys. So the show starts with Charisse and Karen arguing over whether or not Charisse was genuine in her support of Karen when her mother passed. Keep my mother's name out of your mouth. I'm not going to say it again. Bring up my mother again. I don't care about you. Or whatever, Karen. I don't care about you either. With your fake ass. Child, it was theatrics. I was just like, oh my God. So Karen has jumped up. Charisse has jumped up. Everybody is trying to calm them down. You know, finally Karen's like, I'm going to calm down. I'm going to sit down. Okay. I'm okay. Well, Charisse, you asked for it, so you got it. Asking for what? Your theatrics? Oh, keep my mother's name out of your mouth. Don't you ever disrespect my mother again. Karen, nobody is talking about your mother. When did I disrespect your mother? Charisse, I question your genuineness when you came to my mother's funeral. Because Karen still maintains that Charisse is using this whole thing, her mother's funeral, in order to get back in with this friend group. Candace was like trying to help Karen through it. So Karen, what made you feel like she was being fake? Well, Karen said that she actually thought that it was nice that Charisse did come, but then she brought it up at Candace's anniversary, and, you know, she felt like she was using that, trying to make herself look better, and she feels that Charisse is being fake. Karen is trying to convince everybody that I have ill intentions, but she's using these stupid scenarios that don't make sense. I also believe that Karen is deflecting. It's okay if Karen says that she doesn't like Charisse. Charisse doesn't have to like Karen. Karen doesn't have to like Charisse. I think that Karen is pissed about what Charisse said about her having an affair with whoever this blue-eyed man is. But Karen doesn't want to bring that into the conversation because it would be opening a can of worms, okay? So she's going to keep on saying that it's about her mother when it really is not about her mother. So then Robin says, so Karen, you've been lying all this time saying that you've been fine with Charisse and you don't have a problem. Then Karen starts up again. Let's be truthful. You have made it a point to destroy families. Who, Karen? Who have I attacked? You are known for that. You drag girls down. That's not true, Karen. You have friends that you don't deal with either, but do I come to the table and talk about them? No. Oh, whatever, Charisse, it is what it is. So then Charisse in the confessional tells us something about Karen going down to Florida to some rehab. I don't know what she is rehabbing for. Maybe it was because they used to say that Karen had a drinking problem. But anyway, supposedly she went to Florida to rehab, and then her girls, I guess in Potomac, that Charisse knows as well as Karen, went down there to get her and take her out of rehab, and they partied. And I was just like, this is edited very strangely, because how are we talking about that? What does that have to do with what we're talking about now? Everything kind of jumped around. When Charisse said, you have friends that you don't like, that I don't bring to the table, whatever it is, I was just like, none of this is really making sense. And I feel like they're dancing around an issue. And yeah, it's just a whole lot of theatrics. Charisse, you break up families. Oh, so you sneak around with other men and I break up families. Uh-oh, there it is. There it is. So the rumor about Karen, obviously it is out there. Because when they talked to everybody in the confessional, even Candace was like, no comment. All right, but Candace had already spilled the beans when she was drinking with Ashley and said that there was rumors that Karen was out there drinking with this white guy with the blue eyes. Okay, so it's definitely a rumor that has been maintained for quite some time now. Doesn't mean that it's true, but the rumor is definitely still out there. And they've all heard it. But anyway, you know, everybody is just sort of like, okay, boy, that was a whole lot. Can we table this now? Okay, can we move on, Wendy and Ashley? Like, that was enough. Robin was like, well, the shaman didn't work. And Ashley was like, well, you know what? Maybe he did. You know, sometimes healing is not pretty. Well, Charisse and Karen did speak, so possibly it worked. It did absolutely not work. Okay. But anyway, let's move on to Mia and Jacqueline. Jacqueline said, you know, that she doesn't want to have the conversation in front of them. You know, that's her friend. They need to have it in private. Okay, we'll do that. All right, so the night is over. Mia says that the fighting is childish anyway, so she don't even really want to deal with it, even though Mia is kind of the reason why her and Jacqueline are fighting in the first place. And Mia is a bitch, okay? Anyway, so they go, well, they were still in the hotel, I'm assuming. So they go to, half of them go to the hotel bar. Jacqueline and Mia go to the room to speak. And, you know, Jacqueline is just telling Mia she don't like how she been moving. You know, she's insinuating that she's sleeping with married men and sleeping with Gordon. And, you know, Mia's whole thing was just sort of like, when did I lie? And she was like, you know good and damn well I ain't slept with no married men. And, you know, Mia says that, oh, yeah, she has slept with married men, plural. So she's not even going to entertain Jacqueline here. You know, Jacqueline was just like, you're such a bitch, as Mia was walking out the door. And Mia doesn't care. Okay, 30 years of friendship and that's how you treat them? You can already see how the dynamics play out in that friendship. All right, now that Mia is on top financially and married happily and all of that, you know, she kind of treats Jacqueline like shit. Who needs enemies when you got friends like that? Now, the next day, you know, Ashley, because she wants to get the girls involved, you know, she's down there on the sand, got the towels pulled out for everybody because they're going to have some sort of something, child. I don't know. The only people that decide to participate with her is Mia, Jacqueline, and Giselle. The rest are like, we ain't doing it. Ain't nobody came out here for all this working out and shit. Okay, so her and the girls, they sit and they do, you know, their chants and they're doing their stretches or whatever. Fine. We see Karen and Candace sitting over at the pool just kind of watching them, okay, from afar, because like I said, ain't nobody out there for that. Karen was like, girl, I came here to relax. I'm good. I'm so good. Okay, we're gonna have a good time. Candace was like, I mean, yes, but are you okay, really? I mean, how's your hands? I mean, all that table banging yesterday. Karen said she don't even recall hitting no table. Okay, but she did see Charisse hitting the table. But you know, last night proved me right. I am not to trust her. But we do have friends in this group and I can be cordial. So, fine. After the girls finished doing they stretching and shit over there, you know, and they noticed that Candace and Karen was over there. You know, are you guys like avoiding us? Yes, girl, ain't nobody getting out here. It's hot and shit. No. So they join the rest of the girls stretching, and then also here comes Wendy and Robin, and okay, so everybody is down there. When Charisse came down there, she was still mad. Okay, she's so fucking fake. I'm so done with her. But whatever. Everybody gets dressed. Well, they still have on their bathing suits. They put on their little over, you know, outfits, and then they go to the, what was the name of the damn place? Zenote, I think it was what it was called, the Zenote. Okay, so they all get on the bus, and Karen says, oh, you know, the body language between me and Jacqueline is like we're at the North Pole. Okay, it's cold as fuck in here. And then Karen sees Robin. Robin, where's your veil? I told you yesterday that it blew away. Karen said, oh, I thought you were just playing. No. All right, well, anyway, Robin, since we're talking about it, when is the wedding? And Robin was just like, there's going to be a wedding and you guys don't need to know about it because none of you guys are invited. Well, they're all feeling a way about that. Who gets married and don't invite anybody? Well, a lot of people, you guys. Quit acting like it's just, I don't even know why Robin and Juan don't just go to the justice of the peace. I mean, it's obvious you guys don't want no big, you know, you don't want no big thing. Just go down to the courthouse and get married. And then I'm tired of everybody acting like they just gotta know. You know, I know that it's just them trying to make, you know, Karen trying to make Robin feel uncomfortable. But still, I'm just sort of like, okay. I mean, the girl ain't even getting married. Why y'all even going through all of this? But whatever. They get to the Zenote, And what's the child name? Ashley is hoping that, you know, everybody will get some spiritual cleansing out of this, that she's been to a few of them in her day. And every time that she's gone, she's felt very cleansed, spiritually lifted higher and whatnot. The ladies would like to feel that same type of way, except there's a whole bunch of bugs and mosquitoes and they keep getting bit. And, you know, everybody is just like, oh, and, you know, they're over it. They don't want to be down there. So while Ashley is jumping off of the sides of things, the rocks and everything into the water, everybody else is just kind of not really feeling it. When are we going to eat? So they go up to the area where the food is prepared. You know, they have just, you know, regular Mexican food, and then they sit down. Okay, and when they sit down, Ashley was like, so do you guys feel cleansed? We've been to the Zenote, we've had the shaman. Okay, do you guys feel like brand new? Well, not exactly. Well, you know, Ashley, I just have a question. How are you and Candace? Long story short, Ashley said that she brought the girl Deborah to the thing because she wanted Candace to meet her. She felt like if somebody was talking about her marriage or whatever, you know, she would want to know. So she brought the girl so that Candace could actually talk to her. Candace says, well, you know what, Ashley, I understand that, but you know, you've been in a toxic relationship, so all you understand is when somebody is making you feel like they're cheating or doing something wrong, okay? And my hope for you is that when you get into a new relationship, you realize that it is not healthy to be that way, that you should be able to trust your partner, all right? And so that you shouldn't feel like it's okay that you want to know if he's messing around, because you already know that your partner is not doing that. That is my hope for you. I was like, that was very clearly and concisely put, Candace. I am so proud of Candace this season. Okay, so Ashley says that's fair. She understands. And then Ashley comes clean. That's probably true. Okay, she has had some problems in her relationships in the past. Okay, with Michael, her relationship. Candace says that you purposely sabotage our friendship. You know, we'll be moving forward and then you'll sabotage it and then we moving backwards again. And it's just sort of like you just never can seem to let our friendship just be. And Ashley says, well, if she was going to keep it 100, she does feel resentment towards Candace because Candace hasn't been there for her. Like when she was having the miscarriage and when she was expressing it to, you know, and Candace made such a big deal as saying that, you know, Ashley was putting 20 on 10 and being way more dramatic and everything. And she didn't like that. And Candace felt like, okay, you're right. That wasn't right of me either. Wendy says, well, let me just say that I've hung out with both of you guys, you know, separately and together. And when we all get together, you know, we have a blast. It's obvious that you guys like each other. It's just the shit in the past you guys can't get past, okay? But how about we leave what's in the past and let's just start from here. And they both say that they can, which is actually good, but they've said this in the past. Ashley is always the one that flips again. So Ashley is the one that has the problem getting over it. And so I'm still not sure if I'm 100% feeling like, but it's clear that Candace likes Ashley and Candace wants to be Ashley's friend. I mean, she has given the olive branch many, many times. So I'm just sort of feeling like, okay, we gonna be on the same page, but if anybody is gonna flip and fuck it up again, it's gonna be Ashley. But anyway, we have that conversation. So, I mean, fine. You know, we see later Ashley talking to Charisse before they leave the place. And she's telling her how proud she is that she stood up to Karen and said, you know, what she had to say. And Charisse was like, I was there for her. But she feels like Karen doesn't know how to even be a genuine friend. She tells us in the confessional that Karen only sent her a one-line text when her father passed. All right. But yesterday I saw that Karen had posted the text message that she actually sent, and it was a long thing. You know, it is my sincere condolences from me and my family. I hope that you and your family, you know, can heal and blah, blah. You know, it was definitely not just one sentence, but I mean, it's still a text message. So, I mean, you know, there's that, but they're not friends. So a text message is appropriate to me. Like, I'm reaching out. I'm not really feeling you right now, but I know you're in pain. Your dad died. I know how that feels. So I'm saying this, okay? So I don't think that that's a bad reflection on Karen, because that's doing more than a lot of other people would do. And I think Karen probably only did that because she came to the funeral for her mother. What is he barking at? He can't hear me. I'm all clapping like he can hear me. Blue! You stop that barking. Oh, it's the trash man. Oh, he about to bark a fool. He about to cut the fool, y'all. I gotta hurry up and finish this. Now, anyway, we go back to the hotel Everybody is, you know, doing whatever they do. Mia's talking to her family, the kids and Gordon. Ashley's talking to the baby and her mom, you know. Everybody is getting ready for dinner that evening. Once everybody gets dressed for dinner, then they head out for dinner. Everybody looks nice. They start up on Robin and when it's her wedding. And once they're on the bus, you know, and she is just like, we're not going to have a traditional wedding. You know, it's going to just be he and me and the kids and again, go to the courthouse. But she tells them that they've been planning and they've just decided that they're going to Jamaica anyway for her brother-in-law's wedding. So, you know what? They just gonna piggyback on that and they gonna just go on and get married then. I was just like, I mean, I guess. I mean, it's them people's wedding. She said that they're not gonna know about it though. So they're gonna go and sneak and do it. So it's not going to, but you know, somebody's gonna find out and then you're gonna kind of take the attention away from your damn brother-in-law. Okay? So I was like, yeah, I mean, that's kind of but whatever. I mean, it's clear they ain't got married yet. So that's a moot point. Karen, of course, was just like, girl, shut up. You mean to tell me you're getting married? You don't want your mother there? Girl, get the fuck out of here. Why, Robin? Why don't you want them there? Because your ass ain't getting married. So they tell her, oh, while we're here, we're going to plan a bachelorette party for you then. Even though everybody is salty that they won't be at the wedding. Giselle brings up this fight between Karen and Charisse. I didn't like the way it went down yesterday. Okay? Like, she's the one that determines whether or not these two should be friends. Girl, go somewhere. There is nothing else to discuss on this issue, Giselle. No, that's not how it works, Karen, Robin says. You can't just shut things down just because you don't want to deal with it. We all get held to the fire, but then you get to just shut it down? No. We aren't done. Well, you'll be talking to yourself then. So then Robin says, so she came to support you when your mother died. Robin, I asked you not to talk about my mother. Karen, nobody is talking about your mother. We're saying, so what they should say is when you had a death in your family, she came to support you. That way, if you don't mention the mom, maybe then Karen will feel differently. This is what I don't like about Karen, is the way that she tries to twist something that's very clearly them not talking about her mother. Charisse was like, I've had other deaths in my family. I had 3 brothers die, okay? And then she also had a father die and her sister died from COVID. So she's had quite a bit of death in her family. And she doesn't look at somebody being supportive as somebody having an ulterior motive. So what is this that Karen is even talking about? But we all know that Charisse is the one that got this group together. What cracked me up is when Giselle said that Charisse is the queen of Potomac. When I was like, girl, that must have pained you to say that, because everybody knows that this is Giselle's show. Okay, between Giselle and Karen, they are the faves on this show. If it was anybody's show, it's these two shows. Okay, I would hate for this to be a fight over who has the bigger dick, whether or not Karen is the fave or Charisse. I mean, Charisse is definitely not the fave. We don't really even like Charisse. But the facts are the facts. Charisse got the group together. Okay, Karen was just like, but let's be clear, I was not on that list. And Charisse was like, you're right, you weren't on that list. But you should be thanking me because you sat at my table and somebody thought you were my friend and put you on the show. So none of that is being disputed. Robin says that Karen just doesn't like the fact that Charisse is the one that put everybody on. That is not true. That is not true. Robin was just like, Karen, I call it as I see it. And one day people are going to be able to see through you and see exactly how you are, what you are for who you are. A bullshitter. Karen is a bullshitter, but we still love Karen. Oh, Robin. Okay, Robin. Whatever, Robin. I mean, Karen, just say that you don't want her around. You don't want Charisse around. All right? That's what Robin is telling her. Charisse is a human being, and Robin says that Karen is deflecting. It's so funny how Giselle and Robin twist things to work for them, you know, at whatever time that we're having an argument. Sometimes they are on one side, and then the other times they're on the other side. Very, very contradictory and very, very hypocritical. Both of them are. You know what? I'm a smart woman. I just lean to see where the loyalties are. But you know what? They are all afraid of Charisse because maybe she has shit on all of them. Well, she has shit on all of them and you. But whatever, you guys. So they want apologies. We move on to this whole Mia and Wendy thing. And Mia is mad at Wendy. Wendy wants to know why she was removed from the group chat when Mia sent the apologies to the group. Didn't apologize to the person that she threw the drink on. Okay. And so Wendy was just like, how do you apologize to them when I'm the one that was assaulted? Mia said, you know what? She was being a friend when they were out there talking. And, obviously Wendy missed the memo on that. Wendy was like, how are you being a friend? I mean, you have a friend that's sitting here that you've been friends with for 30 years and you're not even her friend. So, I mean, what is even your version of being a friend? They go over semantics. All right. How Wendy said that Mia sleeps with, Mia and her husband sleep with men. And, Mia tells her that you were calling my husband gay. And Wendy was like, I did not say he was gay. You said he was gay. And then she was like, and you said that he sleep with men. And no, you said that you guys sleep with other people. And I was just like, one thing you're not going to be able to do is battle Wendy in this whole wordplay thing, because Wendy obviously is good at debating the topics, okay? So Wendy was just basically like, don't do that shit again, all right? You got away with it because I have shit to lose, real shit to lose. I don't know what you got going on in your life, but I got stuff to lose, so that's why I ain't throw no drink on you again, but bitch, don't push me. Don't try it again. Oh, are you threatening me? Oh, honey, it's not a threat, it's a promise. And Mia actually looked like she kind of felt a little defeated. She gets up there like, okay, the night is over. Like, we got some progress on Ashley and Candace. The rest of y'all, it's clear you ain't ready to talk. And, of course, Wendy is teasing Mia and saying, oh, it must suck to be you. And you're so worried about me and blah, 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 blah. I'm just over it. Because they just if you don't see how on this show, they take the scenario, they argue about that, then they say, okay, put that down. Now let's pick this one up. Let's argue about that and then put that down. And then let's pick this up. Let's argue about that. And then we put that. Who tables shit? When I'm mad, bitch, you ain't gonna tell me to stop talking. I'm gonna keep on talking and I'm gonna talk till I'm finished. We ain't tabling shit, and then I'm leaving. So it's clear. It's just so much put on for this show, you guys. They're doing it way more this season than they ever have. I keep on pointing that out to you guys, but it's still entertaining. I mean, people still obviously are very vested in the show, but yes, anyway, you guys, that's that. All right, you guys, let me get off of here. I'm supposed to be clocking in right now. So let me get off of here. Okay, make sure you thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I'm itsrox. The channel is itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.